Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Clif. Hey, how y'all doing today? I thought I'd jump on here live for a minute and holler at y'all. Man, I done seen some wild stuff today. I seen somebody down there. Oh, I don't know what happened, but they was laid out on the side of the road. Police. They was. Let's see. There was a police there, and there was a paramedic there, and then whoever the dude was, he was laid all the way on his side, like I don't know if he was dead or what, because the paramedic dude, he wasn't doing no CPR or checking the. He was just sitting there looking like who done it, So I don't know if they was waiting on the meat wagon or what. And I hope the dude, whoever it was all right. But yeah, somebody was laid out down there on the highway. And man, listen, y'all, I gave y'all my picks yesterday on them football games. Man, I missed nearly every damn one of them, for real. Listen, here's a get rich quick scheme. If you got some money and you want to turn it into some more, I'll tell you who I'm gonna bet on every game, and you bet the opposite way, and 9 times out of 10 you will win. I don't know why, but I cannot pick a winner for shit, y'all. I know more about football than I should, and I cannot pick a winner. That's why I quit gambling years ago, for real. Um, I couldn't win, man. I I can't pick for nothing. I don't know why. It's just that way. And then I know people that don't even know half of what I know about it, and they can hit like, I mean, just it's crazy how gambling works. Um, but yeah, that's why I don't even fool with it. Um, I was going through Walmart earlier and turned the corner. There was a girl standing there with a shirt said "Need Head," and I just busted out laughing, man. And it had a dude on there with no head on it. I didn't even get it at first. I don't know. I went somewhere else or something, and yeah, that was pretty wild. And, but shit, what's up with everybody, damn? How y'all doing today? Uh, I put some little shorts out on there. I seen a badass Dodge down there today in Huntsville. Uh, Man, that car was, hey, it was jumping with that damn Hemi in it. You could hear it roaring, baby. Uh, man, I'm bad about that. I keep saying, I got to get out of that. So y'all bear with me on this. But I know I got a subscriber from Austin, Texas named Robin. She's a really good subscriber and sweet lady. And I hope that she can give me a little info here if she sees this. But I'm just curious about these Facebook data centers, and like, are they good for the community, or are they bad? Like, I've read that they like dry up the resources and stuff, the water and all that, because it takes a lot of water to cool those servers. And I've been told that it's going to, like deplete the resources around here. And what's up, Ryan? How you doing today, bro? Man, I'm chilling. I uh, just got settled in for the evening. Uh, I ain't going nowhere, man. Listen, man. I'm 44, old man ass. Look here, man. I'm home. I ain't been out past dark for real. I can't, like, man, maybe 2-3 times in the past year if I've been out and drove my trucks at past dark. I'm just home every day. I don't know. When I get done doing what I got to do, working and all that, 3 o'clock, whatever, I go home. I might stop on the way home and get me something to eat, and then I go home and hit a shower, and then I'm in for the night, and then that's it. Every day, man. I've been doing it now for a long time. Um, yeah, old Cliff, baby, that's me. How you doing, Miss Becca Lynn? I'm glad you joined in. Ryan, I feel you, bro. I'm telling you, you start getting older. I know 40s don't sound that old, but y'all, oh man, I got to tell y'all something. This no lie. Listen, y'all, I get up in the morning sometimes, and I wake up and have to, like, I used to sit on the side of the bed for a few minutes and be like, damn, which way do I need to stand up? Because, both knees is hurting or whatever. And, man, there's this old black guy that was a doctor. I mean, not a doctor, he was an actor. He had a gray beard, and he always was telling real intelligent stuff. And he said that if you'll sleep with your head facing north, you'll have no bodily aches and stuff. Y'all, I swear it works. I changed my whole bed and everything to where my head is facing north, and I don't hurt it all in the morning. He said that it's naturally the way your body is supposed to be lined up. Thank you very much, Becca. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you sleep with your head north, it works, man. I'm telling you, it did for me. And I seen that dude, and like I said, he was always spitting like real info. Like, I mean, he always had real good advice. Yeah, I know, man. I thought the same thing. Trust me, man. Listen, when I was moving my bed around, I was thinking, what am I doing, you know? And then, like, the first night, I was like, all right, it's a fluke. And then now I'm like 3 weeks in on that shit. And it's real. It's legit. So, I'll think of that old dude's name. I'll research it and get it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He used to act in, I think he acted in The Sopranos. He was the black ward boss or whatever's dad. Yeah, he was an actor. He was really good. But shit, what everybody been up to today? Becca Lynn, what you been up to? I ain't, man. Listen, I seen somebody laid out down there a while ago. I hope they all right. I'm talking about they was laid all the way out. And the dude wasn't trying to like chest compressions or nothing. He was just sitting there looking crazy. I was like, man, I wonder if something happened to that dude or whatever. So hopefully everything's all right. I feel you. Not, hey, them scenic drives is something else, man. One of these, I got plans. I got a goal, but it's gonna be years down the road. Because I want to let somebody get older, and I want to do I want to head out, go up Minnesota, go up through St. Louis, Chicago to Minnesota, go through the Dakotas, over to Montana, shoot down through Oregon, California, cut over maybe through Vegas, make a big circle, and end up back down here where I live. You know, just make a good ride. About 2 weeks. My cousin and his dad did that one time. Took them like 2 weeks. They went by the Grand Canyon and everything. Yeah, that neat head shit, man. Listen, I literally busted out laughing as soon as I turned the corner in Walmart. And I asked that girl, I was like, hey, look, I got a little YouTube channel. I was like, can I please get a video of that? I'll crop your head out of it. And she was like, yeah. And yeah, I didn't even get it for a long time. I was just in the gutter, I guess. Man, I'm coming to Michigan one day. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come up there someday and go hunting in the Upper Peninsula. I really like, man. You know what'd be nice, if we lived in a perfect world. Like come up there and like on the movies where you go up to Michigan for the summer and you stay in a cabin all summer or whatever. Boy, on the lake, boy, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet for real. Go up there and chill. Michigan's a good state too. Michigan knows what's up. Shout out Michigan, baby. Hang on, y'all had a little pop up there or something. Yeah. Hey, do y'all play that? Do y'all buy crypto and stuff? Do y'all invest in that? I did, man. Listen, y'all, I bought $100 worth of crypto one time. I got paid, and I got paid through PayPal. You know, you can buy a Bitcoin, Bitcoin on PayPal. So I bought $100 worth. It was at $29,000 a share. It was at $32,000 a share. I bought it, and then within the first week, it went down to $29,000. I was like, hell no, I'm getting what money back I can. Now it's up to $130-something thousand a share. If I'd have just kept that $100, hell, it'd be worth, I don't know, probably at least $1,000, maybe 5,000. That ain't. I mean, that's a good little. Um. Oh man, works over, man. Grass cutting, man. Some years, like I said, some years you go to November before it ends. Some years October, and this year it ended early, like like the first week of September, and that usually never happens. It's always like the end of September usually. And but I was at the red light a while ago, man. Y'all listen, I can talk to anybody, anywhere, at any time. I'm one of them people that I can adapt. I can talk with uh, senators and congressmen. I can talk with the thugs. You know what I mean? Like wherever I'm at, I can adjust to talk to people. I mean, I ain't trying to brag. I'm just saying, like I got lucky. That's one of my abilities, you know. Um, but I talked to a dude at a red light earlier. And I was like, hey man, he's a pest control guy. I was like, hey, y'all need any help for the winter? And he was like, you know what? Yeah, for the winter might do it. And so I'm supposed to call him. It said B&T or something. And he gave me his name, and his last name was T. So I'm assuming he's a half owner. So that might be a good little thing if it comes through. Say it's cold up in the Northeast. Yeah, man. I used to have so much business. And when I tore my knee up and had to have surgery in March, it ruined everything. I've just, for some reason, I can't get I just been struggling to get business, man. The past 8 years, man, I've had people blow me up all year long. And then all of a sudden, man, it was like a bad voodoo or something got on me when my knee tore up. Seriously. Y'all, I had the worst luck for right up until not long ago, man. I had bad luck. Stuff was happening to me that shouldn't happen, you know, and I couldn't figure it out. Man, I blamed God. I blamed everybody. You know what I mean? Like I was mad at the world. What's up, Rick Dog? Crypto Minnow. Man, my bad if I don't give a shout out to y'all. I try to keep up with it, but I get to talking sometimes and I don't look over there. So, but yeah, Rick Dog, Crypto Man, all y'all day ones, man. Tennessee, all of y'all day ones. What's up, my man? I ain't no military guy, so I don't want to disrespect nobody, but you know, I think somebody got offended when I compared going to prison to war as going to war. Or they may not. I can't remember, but I was afraid of that somebody, you know, and I guess I can understand. Yeah, man, things gonna get better. It's always gonna work out, man. I mean, look, y'all, I done made it this damn far. I done been through all kind of shit, and it ain't broke me yet. Like, I mean, yeah, I go through some hard times, and yeah, I don't deal with it maybe correctly up here, but it always works out, man. So, you know, I'm just, you know, who I am, man. But everything always works out. Like I said, I need to do a better job handling it, you know, but because I get way down in my emotions about that shit. Man, it'll get you down. But like when you go from working and making money and stuff, and then to not, man, that like it makes you feel some type of way, you know. Yeah, I feel your pain, bro. I know it, man. What's up, Justin Reeves? How you doing today, my friend? Man, I got on the live last night. I was just sitting around BSing with y'all. Next thing you know, it done been like, an hour and 33 minutes or something. You know what I mean? Like a long time. No, Alabama, it ain't friendly, man. I'm friendly, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm a nice dude. Um, yeah, man. Listen, a lady told me this. And I tried to make a video earlier, and I was like 4 or 5 minutes deep into it, and all of a sudden I was just like, damn, what was I saying? So I had to stop the whole video. You know what I mean? And the lady told me one time, she said, Cliff, what that is, she said, you got too much on your mind, son. She was like, you're trying to, deal with too much in your head, and that's what's causing you to lose your train of thought. Y'all, I'll be right in the middle of telling somebody a sentence and be like, damn, man, what was I just talking about? And people's like, what? And I can't explain it. It's just, I don't know. Like, maybe that woman's right. She said that comes from having too much in your mind. I said, okay, roll with it. Let's see. Yeah, it that's life, man. Hey, man, look here. Y'all, I've been up here. I've been down here. I'll be back up here again. Probably be back down here again. You know what I mean? Life's ebbs and flows, man. It's hit and miss. As the old dude I used to learn to book bets from, he used to say, nip and tuck, nip and tuck. That's life, man. Nip and tuck. For real. He also used to say, Cliff, when it's good, son, when it's bad. And man, yeah. Hey man, when I used to do that dope, y'all, this ain't no lie. I remember one time I had fixed up a shot of dope in a syringe, and I put the syringe behind my ear. Spent an hour in there looking for that syringe. Tore the cushions out of the couch, went through all the cabinets, went through everything. Don't know what I did with this shot of dope that I've already fixed up. And then, I go in the bathroom to take a leak, and I look in the mirror, and it's behind my ear. I done tore the whole freaking house up, man. Mad. Oh, my God. But, yeah, I went in the Waffle House one night, y'all. I used to, in the wintertime, we'd put our toboggans on, and I'd throw a rig up in there, and it'd just be the tip sticking out, a little, an inch of it. And we was in the Waffle House one night, me and my partner, and a dadgum cop come in there, man, and my buddy elbowed me in the rib quick, and he was like, hey, man, that's a popo, and I pushed it up in there real quick. But, yeah, that was a close time, too, man. Man, I'll tell you what, people don't realize it, but that shooting is a whole different animal, man. It ain't nothing like smoking it out of that bowl. It's a whole different animal, man. Yeah, man. You get no lie, you get a thrill from doing that whole process of fixing up a shot. Like, the cooking gave me a high. Fixing the shot up gave me a high. Then the dope gave me a high. Like, it was crazy, man. It was just it was pure craziness. And you never slept. You might sleep every 3 or 4 days, never eat. I remember when I got booked in, y'all, I'm 5'10", 200 pounds. That's that's my normal size, okay? When I work out, I get about 10 pounds heavier, and I, kind of like, fill out some. My neck gets, but when I got booked into jail, y'all, I weighed 149 pounds. Yeah, I was shrunk up, man. And I was out there on the street thinking I looked good. Seriously, I thought I was looking good, man. I was hitting them old dope girls, boy, cracking them down. Thought I was looking good. And then I got out of prison and looked at myself, and when I got busted, I was like, God, boy, like, man, stop. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's sitting there, because you gotta put the dope in the spoon, and then you gotta pull your water up in your needle, and then you gotta squirt that on your dope, swirl that around, get it mixed up. Some people burn a lighter on it. Sometimes it's good to light the top, make sure it ain't got no fuel on it, and if it does, it'll burn off. Then you got to get your little cotton ball and throw down in it, and then you got to pull it up, and then it's hammer time, boy. It make your head ring. You'll go. It'll put you in a zone, and then about a minute later, it's crazy, man. Um, and what's weird is I used to despise shooting, man. People that shot dope, like I despised it. And then I got with this girl, and she shot, and I just thought that if I didn't start shooting soon with her, that she was going to leave me. So I started shooting pain pills, and then hell, she ended up leaving me anyway. And then I was stuck with a habit. Then so um, yeah, I heard that Ozempic like a weight loss drug or something. I don't know much. I don't know anything about Ozempic. Um, I think I heard that it was like for weight loss or something. I don't know. Uh, Man, I've smoked crack about 3 times in my life. Um, yeah, that's all I've. Yeah, maybe 4. I tried it. It really wasn't my thing. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather snorted cocaine than smoked it. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to have a neighbor that I had to hook up back in the day. Which back then prices were different, but I'd go get 2 8 balls for $300, and the dude lived down the street from me would send me up there. Like sometimes he'd send me 2 or 3 times in one night, and then he would sit there and freebasing off aluminum foil. And since I would go and hook him up instead of me charging him money, I would just tell him, "Look, I'm not going to put no money on it, but you're going to get me high tonight." He was cool with that. And that freebasing was a good buzz, but I didn't really like the crack because it got you so high, and then it wore off so fast. And all of it did, the coke, but it wasn't as bad. The coke was a little worse than everything else. Yeah, chasing that dragon, man. When you first start getting high and you get really high and all that, that's what you start chasing, and you'll never get there again. Um, hey, man, can y'all give me 5 seconds, man? I just got to do something real quick. I'm talking about. I'll be right back. No lie. Y'all bear with me, man. Hey, my bad, y'all. I ain't trying to run out on y'all. Yeah, my bad about that. I got some shit. Let's see. Yeah, man. My life, I went through stages, man. Like, I started out, I was an alcoholic, and then for years it was just everything. We'd do whatever you had, we'd do it. We used to go to like Talladega. We would go down there and camp out in the outfield, out on the outside of the track. Man, we'd go like 4 or 5 campers deep, and we'd have 5 or 6 people, and we'd go 30 deep to Talladega, make a big camping spot. Some people had coke, some people had crystal, some people had pot, pills, beer, alcohol, whatever you wanted. And so I had those years, where I did kind of everything. But then I got honed in on the opiate addiction in my mid-20s, and that lasted for a while. And then the only thing that would help me get off the opiates was meth. And then, like I said, my meth habit got so high that I couldn't afford to pay for it. So I just told my homeboy one day, I said, "Hey, man," I said, I know you know how to cook dope. I was like, "Will you teach me how?" And he said, "Yeah." And that was the beginning of the end, which, like I said, man, my life worked out just like it's supposed to. Prison, it literally saved my life, y'all. And so I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. My life is what it is, and I'm gonna figure out a way to tell people about it and try to help people learn a little bit from my mistakes, and maybe they ain't got to go through them mistakes, especially the youth, man. Man, I don't want any children or teenagers or anything, man, to go down that path I went, for real. And there's 2 paths, y'all. Like, you got a choice. It's not like, I grew up here. I'm supposed to be a dope addict. No, look, you got a choice. I had a choice, y'all. My whole family went in the military, and man, I don't know why, but when I turned 18, I should have joined the damn. That's my biggest regret in life, was not joining the military. That is that and not hitting my brother-in-law in the face with a stick that time are my two biggest regrets in life. I had him too, boy. I could have rearranged his face, and I didn't do it. I had mercy on him. But yeah, I wish I would have went in the military, man. But I chose my path, and there's consequences behind everything, and I knew even the whole when I was cooking dope, y'all, I knew every day when I would get ready to cook, I would tell myself, all right, this might be the day that they gonna come, because I knew it was gonna happen. It was not a matter of if it was gonna happen. It was just a matter of when. Like, they done told me, we're gonna get you, so I knew it was coming. I didn't even care. My mama had died or whatever, man. I was like, I don't care what happens. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it at my house. And whenever they bust me, they're gonna have to bust me here. They ain't gonna bust me at somebody else's place. And that's what I did. I just cooked dope at my house until they finally came, and that was, like I said. But like I said, I can't get mad about it, because at the time, yeah, I didn't like the fact that I was finna have to go do a 10-year sentence in prison. But at the same time, as I'm in prison, I'm hearing all these stories about people I was running with on the street that was overdosing on heroin. One girl died. And I was like, man, if I was at home, I would be right there on that heroin, because it just hit. I mean, literally, like a month or two before I got jammed up, I started hearing about this heroin, and my buddy gave me a shot one day. He put a half heroin and not half gram, but like half mixture heroin and half mixture of ice. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that was the best feeling. That, and I'll tell you the best feeling I ever had off getting high was those OP80s, the ones that were supposedly made where you couldn't break them down to shoot them. And I went to this guy's house one day, and he had OP80s, and he said, I'll show you how to do it. And he took a plate and rubbed butter on it, set it on the plate, put it in a microwave, and he sat there and let it run until he started seeing it getting brown. Well, when it started getting brown, he pulled it out and he smashed it down. And old Panas, he had them too. But this dude took a OP80 and pulled up two full syringes, and each syringe had 40 milligrams in it. And I bought them. So he hit me while I was there, because I was new at shooting, I wasn't really good at it. And the dude hit me, and we had to go from Gunnersville back to New Hope, so it was about 30 minutes. When we got home, the dude I was with, before he left, I got him to hit me with the other 40 milligrams. And y'all, I laid on my couch for about 6 or 7 hours, and I just laid there with my eyes closed, and I wasn't asleep. But man, that was the best feeling I ever had in my life. Yeah, it was probably dangerous, but that was a ride. That was the only time I ever shot them OPs. Now, I shot some old Panas, but I'll tell you what I really used to like doing was those K4 Delatas. Man, you could cold shake them things. You didn't have to, man, you could crush them up and stick them in the top of the rig, and then pull your water up. Shake that mug. Them K4s would hit. Boom. And if you mixed a little ice in with them K4s, like, it was really something serious. Yeah, man, the opioid epidemic, man, was bad on America. Like, especially in the Southeast, all the way from Florida up to West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, all of us, man. I know so many people that used to make a living going to the doctor and getting them 120 Lorcet, whatever, Percocets a month, and then they would turn around and sell them all to somebody like me, and they never even took one of them. They just sell them all. That's how they'd make their extra income. Because you got to think, $7-8 a pill, and you got 120 of them. They then I remember when the lower tabs went up to $10, man. I was like, no, like, that's crazy, Yeah, I had to say, that's when I went to the meth, because I couldn't afford to pay that, man. I used to take 15, 20 pills a day. I couldn't afford no $10 a pill, not eating that many. But man, I tell you, look, it's been good talking to y'all. I'm gonna cut this one a little short. Hey, though, before I go, let me tell y'all something. I got a get rich quick scheme for y'all. I made my picks yesterday on the NFL. Missed every one of them almost. If you got some money, I'll give you my picks. You get on FanDuel or call your bookie or whatever you do and bet the opposite way of what I pick, and I swear to God, you'll hit 9 out of 10 of them. Man, I'm horrible, y'all. So next week, I'll give them again. And like I said, just check it out and see and watch how bad I am each week, man. It's horrible. But listen, man, it's good talking to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I love my fans, or subscribers, fans, whatever. Y'all my peeps, man. I'm starting to get to know everybody a little bit by the, first name, and getting a little background on people, man, and that kind of helps you to know them, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. So, hey, man, listen, until the next time, y'all be good. I'm gonna stay on top of things. Anything pops up, update, whatever, I'm gonna be on it for y'all. All right then, y'all. Yeah, them withdrawals are bad, man. I'm telling you, I've been through all kind of withdrawals: methadone, Suboxone, gas station dope, Tiana. Oh man, all of it. Them withdrawals from opiates, rough. I already know what you're been through or whatever. So, all right, y'all, Ryan, Johnny, Tennessee, everybody, y'all be good, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next round.